bringing is on the Public Order Act. It was not right to enact our constitution, and now 15 years down the line, we are seeing that it is completely difficult to effectively implement Article 37 in a manner.
And I'll ask you this question. Are you faulting the Constitution? Are you faulting
I'm not faulting the Constitution. The Constitution is good.
All the legislation.
We did not prepare the required legislation to implement it.
But the Public Order Act has been in existence.
Yes, and this goes to the Constitution the Nyachai Transitional Committee. Those are gaps, and these are gaps that can be fixed now so that Kenyans can enjoy the benefits of the same, so that we don't stop we stop glorifying violence and arguing all over the place. I think, to me, it is timely that we have a piece of legislation, whether within the Public Order Act or whether it's a standalone. And I think Parliament this time should not hurry with this legislation. Some of the clauses that have been proposed within Esther Passaris' bill should even be expunged. You can't tell people not to be 100 meters away from Parliament. If the people cannot access Parliament, then Parliament ceases to have its purpose. All government offices should be open for submission of petitions. Fanyamamba has said something that is correct. If you go to the White House, I've been there severally, there is a corner of the White House where you are allowed to demonstrate and picket daily. And there are people who have been demonstrating there daily on international issues for a long time. And that has brought peace. When you allow people to speak out and to submit their petition, even these conflicts in the street will disappear. The lacuna was lack of a law that guides people to do this, and you can demonstrate daily. You can't limit people from doing that. And you do it in a manner that Mheshimiwa is talking about here. Don't interfere with my sitting. If some Kenyans love sitting under some tree on the street, don't interfere with that.
Who enforces that? Who enforces that?
No, it's not a question of enforcing. You, first of all, have a legislation.
There will be criminal elements.
The law itself, listen, the law itself, once the law exists with clarity, the activities will automatically fall in place. And
when people defy the law,
since it is within the Public Order Act, it is the police that will enforce.
Exactly.
It will be
It is
easier.
a question.
But
Are
when
we
you
saying
tell
the police have failed
to enforce a law that does not exist, then it's fundamentally wrong.
And that's a question because you suggested that if I want to come to Nairobi, my rights should be protected as well as the rights of the demonstrators.
Before you go to Wambugu.
Who does that and who has
Allow me to finish before you go to Wambugu. So we agree we need this law. But then we need to agree on the specific clauses so that Kenya can have orderly demonstrations in all our cities. And Esther Passaris has all the legitimacy to move this bill. Why? She is a member of Parliament of Nairobi County. Okay. And the vulnerable people suffer in Nairobi, whether women, businesses, and all that. So
we're talking about enriching.
Trying to portray her as a lapdog, I think the media should apologize and withdraw that cartoon and anyone else trying to demonize her.
This is the cartoon on the
He's the MP of the city, and she has every right to bring in a petition.
The leash is yellow.
No, I want to be colorblind myself, but as long as you present.
But Wanambugu, because you raised a fundamental issue about the difference between the demonstrators and others who are not demonstrating.
Yes.
And the question is, what is the role of the police? Because they've also been accused of being perpetrators of violence during peaceful demonstrations.
And I agree.